Hello everyone, good morning. Who is our Holy Father? Who is our Pope? Who is the leader of the Catholic Church? He is none other than Pope Francis. Let us know something about our Pope Francis. Pope Francis, after election as Holy Father, George Mario Bergoglio was elected as Pope Francis on March 13, 2013, following the resignation of Pope Benedict XVI. He is the first Pope from the Americas, as well as the first Jesuit Pope and the first Pope to choose the name Francis. From the beginning of his papacy, Pope Francis has emphasized the importance of humility and simplicity, and he has sought to promote social justice, peace, and care for the environment. He has also called for a renewed focus on the gospel message of mercy and compassion, and he has emphasized the importance of reaching out to those who are marginalized and forgotten by society. Pope Francis has made a number of significant reforms within the Catholic Church, including streamlining the annulment process, increasing accountability for clergy abuse, and promoting greater financial transparency. He has also been a vocal advocate for interfaith dialogue and ecumenism, and he has worked to build bridges between different religions and cultures. Pope Francis has been a transformative figure within the Catholic Church and beyond, and his papacy has been marked by a commitment to humility, service, and social justice. Some of notable events and accomplishments during Pope Francis' papacy include the publication of the encyclical Laudato Si in 2015, which calls for urgent action to address the global environmental crisis and highlights the interdependence of all living creatures. The Jubilee Year of Mercy in 2016, which called on Catholics to embrace forgiveness and compassion, and included initiatives such as the opening of holy doors in churches around the world. The historic meeting with Patriarch Kirill of Moscow in 2016, which marked the first meeting between a pope and the leader of the Russian Orthodox Church in nearly 1,000 years. The Synod on the Family in 2014 and 2015, which examined issues such as divorce, remarriage, and same-sex relationships, and resulted in the publication of the Apostolic Exhortation Amoris Laetitia. The canonization of several saints, including Saint Teresa of Calcutta, Mother Teresa, Saint John 23rd, and Saint John Paul II. The ongoing efforts to combat clerical sexual abuse, including the establishment of a papal commission for the protection of minors and the organization of a summit on the issue in 2019. The COVID-19 pandemic, which has had a significant impact on the world, on the Catholic Church, Pope Francis has called for a solidarity and a compassion in the face of pandemic, and he has urged Catholics to pray for those affected by the various virus and for the healthcare workers and the other essential workers on the front lines of the response. In addition to the above, some other notable events: the declaration that the death penalty is inadmissible in all cases, marking a significant shift in Catholic teaching on the issue. The emphasis on the importance of intergenerational solidarity, including the call for a global compact on education, and the recognition of the role of young people in shaping the future. The criticism of throwaway culture and the promotion of a more sustainable and just economic system, including the call for a social and economic pact to address poverty and inequality. The outreach to refugees and migrants, including the visit to the island of Lesbos in 2016 and the statement that we are all migrants in 2018. The call for a culture of encounter and the promotion of dialogue and cooperation among different cultures and religions. The efforts to address corruption and other forms of injustice within the Catholic Church, including the establishment of a Vatican anti corruption task force and the removal of several high ranking officials accused of financial impropriety. The recognition of the role of women in the Church, including the establishment of a commission to study the possibility of ordaining women as deacons. Thanks, everyone.